In the judgment shade, I stand alone with hollow heart and flesh to stone. No mercy left, no prayer to save. Just questions echo in the grave. The mirror cracks, the faces fade. I've traded truth for masquerade. My soul is glass in God's cold hand. Will I rise or sink in sand? My final breath was not the end. The silence asks if I repent. In the judgment shade, I stand alone with hollow heart and flesh to stone. No mercy left, no prayer to save. Just questions echo in the grave. Broken bones and shattered pride. Still I walk, I will not hide. Scars remind me where I've been, but this fire burns within. I rise from smoke and the flame. No one left to blame. Ashes and glory written in my name. Fighting through the fury, rising from the pain. No chains can hold me, no fear remains. Ashes and glory running through my veins. Whispers haunt the dead of night. Memories I still must fight. But steel is forged through flame and strife, and I will take back my life. The world may try to bend, but I won't break, I won't end. Ashes and glory written in my name. Fighting through the fury, rising from the pain. No chains can hold me, no fear remains. Ashes and glory running through my veins. From the dust, I rebuild my soul. Through the dark, I take control. Every fall, every scar made me everything I Ashes and glory written in my name. Fighting through the fury, rising from the pain. No chains can hold me, no fear remains. Ashes and glory, I am the Beneath this crown of fire and dust, I hear their praise, but I'm still trapped in yesterday. No order left inside this shell. I walk through heaven into hell. These thorns of glory pierce so deep. The price of kings is what I keep. The medals shine, but they don't see. I gave my soul for victory.
bleed beneath the flag of light.
but never heard. Truth is twisted, justice blurred. Court of lies behind closed doors, feeding power to the whores. Blind verdict, the scales are fake. You pay in blood for their mistake. Tied and judged with rusted chains. Your silence fuels their greedy gains. Empty laws and bought out kings. Pull your strings with legal strings. A black robed god with poison tongue. Write your fate before it's sung. Blood verdict, no defense, no appeal, just consequence. You scream, they smile, the gavel slam. They drink your life with bloody hands. Tempo shift. Tempo shift. Tempo shift. Blind verdict, the end is near. Your voice erased, your mind unclear. Beneath the mask, the tyrants grant you lose, and they still win.
The sand still falls inside my head. Each grain a word I left unsaid. I walk in loops that never fade. A ghost beneath the light I made. I see her face through every crack, but time won't ever bring her back. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I I cannot bear. I beg for sleep, but dreams rewind to every fault I left behind. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. I see the future through the haze, but all I feel are colder days. The past await I can't outrun. My life repeats but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. Poison's not what legends told. Its fruit is ash, its heart is cold. We ate the lie, we drank the curse. Now Eden bleeds from every verse.